Your Grand Island, Hastings, and Kearney local forecast with meteorologist Kit Cloninger.
Well, this weekend is continuing a trend of cold weekends. Over the past several weeks, we've had frigid temperatures heading through the Saturday and Sunday time period, but we are going to be warming up over the next couple of days, fortunately. Current conditions around the Tri-Cities are mostly around 30 degrees, but Lincoln, I hope you're grabbing that extra jacket right now. It's 21 degrees currently, about 10 degrees cooler on the eastern portions of the state. Here for the Tri-Cities, we're actually in a warm spot. We'll see that here in a moment on the regional temperature map. But looking at the almanac numbers for today for the Tri-Cities, we barely got above freezing, but we did begin that meltdown of the snow that we had yesterday. We got around 1 to 2 inches here for the Tri-Cities. Other places got a little bit more, especially off towards the Panhandle, but 37 was our high in Grand Island, so about 10 or 11 degrees below average for today. Tomorrow will be a little bit closer to average. We're still going to be below, but then we're going to actually switch around by Tuesday and get a little bit above average. So let's look at the 3-day forecast. Tomorrow, like I said, around 40 degrees for our Monday. We're starting off with lows in the mid-20s. This is basically what our highs were yesterday. If you remember, it was fairly chilly yesterday afternoon with all that snow coming down. But then Tuesday, we flip around back above average, getting into the mid-50s, and that lasts all the way through the week of Thanksgiving, 55 degrees for Turkey Day. So turkeys aren't going to be slowed down by any snow on that day, so you'll have to run extra fast to catch them. But as we head through the rest of the weekend into the next weekend, we're actually starting to see a few models showing up with a little bit of snow next weekend. So we're continuing that trend of cold weekends with potential for snow again. But at this point, it's too far out to give really any reasonable chance for snow, so we'll just mention it and move on. But looking at the satellite and radar, we can still see a good bit of the snow still on the ground. And you see at the beginning of the loop off towards the west of the Tri-Cities, a very light amount of snow that melted away quickly, but the heavier band of snow yesterday came through basically just south of Interstate 80 as well as off in the Panhandle. Scotts Bluff and that and surrounding areas got anywhere from 3 to 4 inches of snow. Not really any chance for any snow tonight off towards our area, but as we look towards Valentine and Gordon and Cherry and Sheridan counties right now, a few flurries coming into the northwest part of the state tonight. That's not really going to make its way into the Tri-Cities though, but temperatures up that direction are in the mid-30s. Here for Lexington at 28 degrees, 30 right now for the Tri-Cities area. And as I said, off towards the eastern parts of the state, Nebraska City at 19 degrees, so fairly chilly in that direction. But looking at the winds right now, coming out of the south, so this is going to start the warm-up. Started it today by getting us back above 20 degrees, but as we head over the next couple of days, we'll see those temperatures continue to rise as we have those temperatures coming from the south. Wind chills right now, though, feels about 10 degrees cooler than the actual temperature. North Platte feeling like 11 degrees. This morning we had some of our lows actually below zero towards the Panhandle, so it was a frigid start for them, but not going to be seeing that tonight. Lows off towards our north will be getting to the mid-20s here for the northern hometowns. Off towards the west, basically the same story. We'll be around 25 degrees here for the Tri-Cities area, and off towards the Lincoln area around 23 degrees, just a little bit cooler, and even cooler still as we head over the next couple of hours since those temperatures are already in the teens. Off towards the north for our highs tomorrow, just barely above freezing for O'Neill. We'll be getting to the mid to upper 40s for our western communities though, so that is one nice thing for them. Around 40 degrees here for the Tri-Cities, and as we head off towards the Lincoln area, once again we'll be seeing those temperatures a little bit cooler than here possibly, but possibly getting up to around 40 degrees. Futurecast remains dry over the next couple of days, so not really anything to talk about, just those last few showers of snow coming through Cherry County, but that's out of our viewing area and out of our hair. Now we just got to get it out of the grass.
Yes, we do. Thanks, Kit. And coming up next in sports, we have